But first tonight, we have new details on a story Eyewitness News broke on WDPRI.com. Pension settlement rejected. The proposed settlement to Rhode Island's 2011 landmark pension overhaul may not move forward after preliminary voting results revealed 61% of eligible police officers voted to reject it. As we've been reporting, this is a story that affects every Rhode Island taxpayer, and tonight we caught up with several candidates for governor about what it could mean for Rhode Island. Eyewitness News reporter Kelly Sullivan has the new developments from the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
We caught up with 4 gubernatorial candidates Monday night at a forum in Warwick, and we asked them for their reaction on the pension settlement rejection, and some say they are not surprised. Preliminary vote results show 61% of eligible police officers reject the pension settlement plan. And according to the settlement that was reached back in February, if 50% of any one group votes to disapprove the proposal, it will be headed to trial. But Treasurer Gina Raimondo, who was running for governor and was the driving force behind pension reform, isn't giving up.
People deserve pension checks, and the people of Rhode Island, all taxpayers deserve a pension system which is affordable, safe, and secured. So we're going to work at it until we solve the problem.
But Democratic gubernatorial candidate Todd Giroux tells Eyewitness News he's glad it played out this way.
Because it really takes the edge off Gina Raimondo's campaign. We've wasted 4 years of, political, she calls it grandstanding. But, here we are. Pension reform has failed.
What happens now is the judge ordered the disagreeing sides back into mediation. There's a chance the settlement can be salvaged, but some aren't surprised there are signs that it could be falling apart.
I think that this is indicative of a long process that has continued. It would have been best to get all the parties together to agree at the very beginning.
In November of 2011, Governor Lincoln Chafee signed the original pension reform law, only to have it challenged in June of 2012. Now, nearly 2 years later, it is still being debated, showing Rhode Islanders it isn't an easy process.
These are life-altering changes that we're talking about here. So their conversation is continuing. We should give them an opportunity to complete that conversation.
Now, we reached out to the other gubernatorial candidates, and Republican candidate Alan Fung says that he continues to oppose any settlement that would increase the burden on taxpayers, and it should be up to the courts to decide. Also, Republican candidate Ken Block says that the pension settlement should not have passed. So what happens next? Well, this goes back into mediation, and the two sides have to report back to the judge next Monday. And if nothing is agreed upon, there is still a court date set for September 15th. Reporting with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Kelly Sullivan, Eyewitness News.